Good morning and happy Friday. I trust you've had a great week. Let's go back to late last week, if you will, and I want to tell you about some visits that we made to the airlines that serve Lubbock. Last Thursday and Friday, had a chance to visit with United and Southwest. We'll visit with American later this spring, but I led a group from Lubbock that included the Chamber of Commerce, Lubbock Economic Development Alliance, certainly the airport, and then representatives from both Covenant and the Texas Tech University system, some of our largest two employers. And we got to tell our story. We talked about the fact that enplanements at our airport grew 9% in 2019. They grew 5% in 2018. We talked about the fact that when we finish the terminal work early next year, we will have spent $140 million on the airport in a decade. Now that's redoing the runways, the apron, it's the rental car facility, and then the final part being the terminal. Remember that money comes about 40% from federal grants, 40% from user fees, the PFCs that we pay when we buy an airline ticket, and then the other 20% comes from revenues from the airport. Certainly our partners, our airline partners are part of that. But we spent time sharing the results of the study that the Chamber of Commerce did last year along with the airport, as well as some work that we had done by a Texas economist as we told the story about our airport. We're trying to, first of all, thank them for what they do for us today, but also encourage more access, more direct flights. And so we had very good conversations. My takeaway is that we need to continue to have these conversations. We were certainly having different kind of discussions with United. They fly 5 flights here a day. So that's a very different discussion that you have with Southwest, who's been the primary, has the most market share in our market, and really since 1977 has had a lead role here. So more to come on that, but I thought you might find that interesting. Let's talk election for a minute. The filing date for the municipal elections ended, or the filing period ended a week ago. I do have an opponent in my race to be reelected as mayor, and we will run a full campaign, and we're looking forward to doing that. However, we really won't start that campaign until the middle of March. On March the 3rd, we have Super Tuesday. That's your federal, state, and county elections. In our case, that's I guess if you vote in the Democratic primary, you've got that. And most of the local interest is around county commissioner races and district court races. So that's coming up. In fact, early voting is ongoing as we speak. Our election is on Saturday, May the 2nd. So we'll talk more about it as we go down the road. I'm excited to be running again, and I'll brief you more on that as we get there. Final thing today, congratulations to the Lubbock High girls swim team state champions. That's the first state championship in athletics for Lubbock High since 1952. But I want to make sure that you emphasize the importance of this. In 5A, which is where Lubbock High is, they don't give away state championships in these Olympic sports. You're competing with the Highland Parks of the world, the suburbs of Dallas and Houston, folks that take these sports seriously. And I'm so proud of our girls. In fact, most of them are underclassmen, so should expect them to be back next year. But that was really a real cool deal, and I wanted to make sure that I had a chance to do a little shout out for them. Thanks for your good ideas, your prayers. Let's keep praying for Matt Dawson. He's making progress. I'll update you on him again next week. But I'm thankful for all you do for me. It's a great day in Lubbock, Texas. I hope you have a great weekend.